Well, guys, look at that. The tiger is out of his cage, and now he's scared of his boss. Well, I'm not sure what to do, but this is MegaDragonoid, and I'm the boss around here.
With a coffee addiction.
No, I don't have coffee addiction. I just want my cup of tea. Sorry, guys, I had to make a joke. But yeah,
welcome back to Phoenix Wright.
Indeed. We're playing Trials and Tribulations or something?
Tribulation, yeah.
Close. Close.
Yeah, you had it.
But yeah, we are making some big, good progress. As, yeah, you can probably see our big badass cat is on like a little kitten. And we also have Shira and Justin with us.
Hello, guys.
Hey, everybody.
Hopefully you didn't fart your ass.
No, what?
I'm being
So
random. I like being random.
Well, let's find out what this guy has to say.
Yeah. Huh?
Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. It's nothing.
What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute here.
So unfair.
Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you need to say some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Oh, Phoenix Wright.
Yes.
He's even crazier who just plays Civic to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you're gonna come and mess up my plan.
So it was him. He is my phony.
But I don't care. No one gets in my way.
What? You mean excuse me? I mean, excuse me?
You should have left the little girl at home, right?
I have a few things I ask you.
No questions. This is the last time we meet.
Wait, please.
That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of the earshot because you shouted after him.
Like you're the one to talk. I didn't hear you scream. Hold it either.
Here's espresso. And cookies.
It's definitely not good for my health. Was it the tiger called her Violet? So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender.
With a warm and friendly atmosphere you expect from a family-sized business. A constricted rate of interest and a strict repayment policy.
Why do I get the feeling this sentence not going to end well?
We will tenderly lend you a little bit extra. Here at Tender Lender. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for writing code at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there is $500 you owe me from our card game, for starters. Why don't you take out the loan?
Would I like to take a loan out from this place like this? Not so much.
Tender is on your side.
Let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
We'll give you more coffee, strong coffee.
Right, I'd rather skip town.
Hey, just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
So, do you know what happened about the incident we're investigating?
And what innocent? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That innocent. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
Manager being the tiger?
Rio Tiger. Rio?
Tiger? That's where the tiger thing comes from.
I forgot his real name. Nick, hurry up and find out more about him.
Oh, why are you going away?
I'm not sure. I was thinking we had to go to the dependence,
January 7th, Fatima Square.
well, the police office. I was thinking we had to go there. Am I wrong?
Well, no, you're supposed to present the tiger's profile to the Violet Lady.
Okay, sorry. I will go back.
Okay.
Old CD's back feeding the bitches again.
There, take this, and this, and get out of my park.
I can tell he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your heads down. Let's sneak our way while we can.
Hi, hello, old man.
What are you doing, Maya?
Oh, ah.
Hey, he just turned his back on us.
Not surprised. I bet he's really hurt his pride in the court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo.
Huh. Kitchen. Ah.
Look, we really need to talk to you, alright?
With the demons, in with good fortune.
Ow, 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 ow! These shell people!
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Okay, time to go back and... Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Trigger?
Okay? Sure! How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Hi, Nick. The honor is all yours.
Coward.
Nope, nope. Ladies first, Maya. And how I look at this, I just don't get it. How are the tiger and this scary working together?
We are lovers.
Exactly coming across your tone of voice.
And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who's safe.
Tiger saved you?
Please address him perfectly, yes. Don Tigre, otherwise I have to.
Okay, okay, done, Tiger, of course. Sorry. Saved her life? Sure liked how that happened.
I am very thrilled, you see. Just recently I died once. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope.
They were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river tracks.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding it a little hard to believe. I decided to pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
I wonder what's in her coffee. So, is this why you got the bandage around your head?
This?
So what the story with the bandage?
Well, they put it on after the operation. Operation? It is just a little injury. A little fatal injury.
This girl's a little bit concerning.
Yeah. Get her.
A fatal injury?
Just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that injury you were talking about, or when you said you had died once. Say what? Whoa! 4 of them. Oop.
This really creeps me out, Nick.
Here, but we got to find out the truth. Do we do it now?
No, you can't.
I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Ah! Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face. Filthy, depraved animal.
No, not at all.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into the young lad's Javashino.
You see what I see?
Yeah.
You, bro? You see what I see?
Do you see what I see? No, I don't, bro. What do you see?
Okay, take a look at this picture. Take a good picture at the hair.
Haircut is different, and it's the same from Violet. Or, what was her name again? Violetta.
See the
I'm not
problem?
wearing the bandage.
Look at between of the difference of Maggie. She
Okay.
has much shorter than Violetta.
And also, she has bangs. If you know what I mean. Well, Violetta's is straight down. Put it together.
Alright, so you think it's that Violetta girl?
We hear you.
And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lens of his broken spectacle.
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky head brat. Take this.
You said you were a craftsman, right?
The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Sure, please.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose.
Better not do that.
And scream right down his earhole. Objection!
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite in my eye. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him down. Should I do?
Suck it up.
I better let him talk. But there's not much call for the crowds these days then.
Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Gonna take a...
Yeah?
There we go.
I like the music, by the way. Do, 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 do.
Parents?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly.
Nope.
Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of two-bit community handyman?
Well...
Buy some bread. Now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. A minute. Just say at restaurant. Hold up, by restaurant you're talking about trash bin? You get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
What? On the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast. I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the oldest shouted over to me.
Excuse me? Call the police!
Hold on yourself, I should have said, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Ha! Do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened.
Yes, sirree, the owner was at Tribulations on his own.
Why didn't you not mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. Uh-oh, you're all pulling me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
You should have at least told us before we got to court.
Isn't it that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
Important, the uncounted time before the police arrived. Victim was dead. Maggie was unconscious. At least the woman, I mean the man, alone in the restaurant. Kudo might have been chased out the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Oh sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, hmm?
Need to get more details on what exactly happened. From Maggie, from Mr. Armstrong.
January 7, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Oh, Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maggie. So they did finish questioning you?
Wasn't just unbelievable in court today, sir. I'm going to stay up at night and blog everything about what happened. You scared? I was very touch and go in there. Yeah, about totally nailed that old man.
Oh, he was all over the place with his testimony.
He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimony didn't match up either. Not with that I remember the innocent anyway.
Possibly she is the one remembering things. Oh yeah, I got something you're going to love.
Really, what is it?
Lunchbox just for you. Here.
Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies too! I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was from Detective Gumshoe. Who else would just make a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? that you look like he's putting a lot of effort making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that.
The rules are the rules. They lock you up if you break them.
How when an ex-cop turns waitress says that, it's a whole lot scarier.
And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... No buts.
He's right. Better to let it go to it.
But... I guess so. Well, how was it?
That hit the spot. I love weenies.
Oh good, I'm glad I give it to you then, sir.
What the hell?
Maggie, you know how you said to talk everyone else. Provide a testimony that doesn't matter, but you remember, right? Yep, there's just too many things that doesn't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's stable. He was one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today? That it was the waitress who put the white powder in the coffee cup?
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. Here. You know, the CD with the writing on it. Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber, Maya. Name was scribbled on words paper as well.
I did find that CD at the crime scene, sir.
For the victim's medication, they've gone missing too.
Ouch, my hand. This is getting way too complicated for me.
You said that you passed out when the victim Glenn Edge collapsed, right?
It was so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came in, the restaurant was bustling with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
Between the time of the victim collapse and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on in the trash bin.
No, not idea at all. Why? It is important, Mr. Wright.
The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside of the restaurant because he was told to call the police. Exactly.
Exactly, and you, Maggie, were still unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. Don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, hard to imagine that Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
Like the masters biting the paw of the dog at its feet. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. Things that man says don't happen for some reason, sir.
Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD.
I have a feeling what I have to do, so there.
I feel much better after the trail this morning. I believe a bit of the courtroom proceedings have ticked for years now. I feel like forever since I saw a witness was slippery as the old man. He's really not bad of an old man, though. However, still, I feel a bit uneasy. I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie, there's something on your mind. You gotta tell us. If it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
Sure. I spill it all and see what you make of it.
Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes. Fact that there was even dust sliding to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I look those coffee over the victim's table, it's true that another customer in the restaurant.
Oh, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old age man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
Can I be right?
Maybe. I mean, there's one other woman there in the list, but you might be right.
Yeah. Woman?
Are you sure, Maggie? Not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was short of creepy.
Yep.
And she had a kind of cackling laugh.
Creepy.
Crackling?
Why do I get the feeling I have come across a lady like this?
I know I used to be on the police force, sir. But I am incarcerated now. So I cannot use my connections to help you. All I can tell you about now is info about the accounts or the clientele of Trasvin, sir. Aw, don't let it get you down, Maggie.
Okay, what must I do, bro?
Okay, so let's have a look. See. Oh, you went a little bit ahead. So you're actually supposed to go to the kitchen first before you went to talk to her?
Okay, well, I was feeling I had to go to Maggie, so that was my fault.
Kitchen. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. But the place is open for business.
You took my line. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef.
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
A couple of minutes after the incident happened, Peter left the scene. Mr. Armstrong here alone.
Missing when we need to talk to him the most.
He's trying to avoid us on purpose.
And then you talk to Maggie, and you present to Maggie Kudo's profile.
I already did that.
No, you know. And then you present the lunchbox. You did that as well. Okay, so now you go to the Criminal Affairs Department.
January 7th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. The main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the just press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, see? But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some young guy was about to go back to some hot-to-trot girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing.
Must be going down with something really big.
Oh, what are you doing here, pal?
Detective Gumshoe!
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay.
Huh?
We've got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus! A virus!
A virus?
There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system.
But I really need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear?
Okay.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there.
We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information.
Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tenderlender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems we went into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady.
Alright, get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. Did he just say? Lady? Again with a lady!
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
Better find out what the story is about this lady.
So, what exactly is the computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know. Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal?
I thought you detective were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable.
What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is?
Yeah?
Well, Nick, do you?
Purifier? Sure. Means only simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Sounds pretty cool, don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Calling him a professor just because he knows what a virus is, what a computer virus is.
Sounds pretty cool, don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Bro?
Give me a moment. Why do I get the feeling they are making fun of me? Okay, fine, I'm no expert, but at least I can explain the basics to you two. Virus is a program that gets deep inside a computer and causes damage.
Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode?
No, the damage, well, it's internal.
So the inside goes boom, right?
Imagine all case data you got stored on your PC in here in the station. Virus could wipe out all that. The kind of damage I'm talking about. Yeah, like an office get entirely burned. Boom. That's easier terms.
Whoa, that's scary.
But dingy do. Always in the way when I'm doing these kind of things. And there we go, fixed. There we go. Yeah, even more scary that viruses are infectious.
Bacterius? Most computers are concerned together on a network, right?
Yeah, sorry. A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. Virus can keep spreading faster and faster.
Just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
I have a theory, guys.
Yeah. A
Yeah,
theory.
it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? Well, my theory is, well, this. The tender lender, obviously, they're, mean people that try to get money from anyone whenever they can, however they can. And this lady, Violet, seems to be pretty hardcore, despite saying that she was saved, which doesn't make any sense, but we'll get to that later. My theory is that this guy, the guy that got killed, he worked for a computer company, right? So he obviously did something that may have messed up the tender lender's business somehow, and the tender lender went after him, and obviously the girl Violet dressed up as a waitress and killed him. And I reckon what he did was give the company a virus, and this whole thing with the virus in the police station is related to the same company that the victim worked for.
Ah, and that's why the person behind the computer was so busy typing. Because they caught up onto the virus. Good call.
So they could possibly be behind the virus.
That's why there was an MC Hammer. Why our person, our victim, Dan Elk, was to make a program for our tiger guy that had actually the MC Bomber, which is actually the virus.
Yeah, so I reckon they hired that guy to make that virus in the CD form to try and get people out of money, but he didn't want to do it for much longer, and I'm not quite sure how the lottery tickets fit in. That's still a working theory, but they must have caught up with him, and yeah, that lady poisoned him. I reckon that's how it all went down.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be completely wrong, but that's just my theory about it.
But you can be wrong, but you can also not be wrong. But we will see. No, people do not affect their own machine. They will send the virus to someone else.
It's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Goddard, so he catches a cold.
Right. Then he wouldn't be able to turn up on court because he's too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Ooh, what? Where? When When and why did you jump conclusion talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage.
And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before.
Name of the virus, huh?
Here we go. I reckon it's it.
I feel I've heard it before.
Sports paper, sports paper. Sports paper.
We'll see. Detective Gumshoe, about this.
What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie at... Ah! This is it! This stupid name! I remember now!
Even the sports paper or the disc are the same.
I guess
I thought so. Here it comes.
Don't you just nut yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick? What's going on?
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it.
The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. Told you. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that's just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber.
Can you give us any more details, please?
Okay, so apparently... Oh, never mind.
I
We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess.
And now the virus has been released, huh?
Yeah, it's in every computer and every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently, the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. Aha! I told you! He was conned into doing this. The focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus on the black market.
Means someone put this virus up for sale?
Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
Millions of dollars? A virus could be worth that much? I understand. So what now, bro?
Okay, you present Violet's profile.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, this guy, the tiger.
Is he famous?
Yeah, this guy's not a loan shark, you know? Nope, he's a big lone cat.
Hence the name.
Don't pay him back, and you'd better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive.
You're shaking, detective.
Like a leaf.
I'm just, you know, kind of on the edge at the moment, if you know what I mean. That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to say a word from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
That's supposed to mean. Should be worse.
Her name's Viola Cadavrini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadavrini.
Bruto Cadavindi? Do you know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him.
Bruto Cadavrini's the boss of the Cadavrini family.
Catarini's. One scary sounding name.
We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you?
No, I don't remember ever saying that I was going to. Better get some information out of Gumshoe about this family. Not sure if I'm really want to get involved in it, but who are the Catarinis?
Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who.
You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about?
Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop, these guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them, they've got too much moolah.
Moolah? As in...
They pretty much control all the cash from the city's black market.
Like market, huh? That includes the tender lender, I take it?
Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini, and I mean no one.
Interesting.
So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then?
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So, how does he end up at tender lender?
I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tender Linda are pretty tight.
Right?
That's what it said. That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case.
That's like a pretty important clue.
Ah, I can't believe it! I almost forgot about the most important thing.
And that is...
You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go?
Lunchbox?
You remember the weenies? I hate weenies!
Why... Hell? My tablet going on and off at the time.
Weenies!
Oh, yeah, those weenies.
So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Huh? It... delicious!
Yeah, that's what she said? Really? Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared.
Eh, what do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Oh.
Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this?
This pretty sure is a heavy burden. It's more than one.
I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you paint her that.
Weenies again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all those, too.
And look at that line!
Plenty of weenies.
No,
Don't
that
choose lunchbox given to Maya again.
I really can't eat them anymore.
Well, back we go. I guess back we go. Okay. Okay. Going everywhere I can, but as I have left.
Blue screens, bro. Blue screens.
Why blue screens?
Because you have
the Makatama.
Ah, I forgot about that, to be honest.
Oh.
Lance troubles. So how about you telling me what problem Mr. L was in?
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service.
Talking about. Better take this shot and see where it takes me. Miss Bezel, let me ask you something. Did I was talking with this?
The horse race tickets, bro.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
Bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones.
With that many tickets, you couldn't get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing into others' misfortunes is immoral. Immoral.
What a whiff of hackers I smell.
But what is the relevance of these tickets?
Victim is Glenn Elk. Had a gambling habit, didn't he?
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything its own.
You're right, I'm not thorough yet. That gambling wasn't restricted to racehorses, was it?
And now you present lottery tickets.
Lottery ticket, horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Oh, okay, she's sweating. So she's not a robot. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Maybe bad enough to be cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps.
No! You're right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example, do you understand?
Trust me, even if I wanted to, I'm not exactly have the money to buy any.
But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000.
Yeah, but
It's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, is it?
the truth that I'll want to have $1 million in the end. Was that the first stroke of good luck? Was he in debt trouble before that?
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
The real problem was with someone or some terrifying fishes.
So you want to present Furio's profile.
So her,
The tiger? The tiger?
Yes.
There you go.
Rio Pigar, the boss of the loan office called at the tender lender.
Lender people with business should think harder before naming their job offices.
I don't want to talk. Well, what do you think?
Our firm is doing well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money.
No. I mean Mr. Elk.
You think Glenn had something to do with Froggy Tiggy?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't know if any connection between the two of them.
Really? Because I got proof Elk knew each other. Round.
Yep, you're right.
Fierce Tiger, aka the Tiger, the boss of the loan shark loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Elk met the day of his murder. The only thing a loan shark should talk with him about would be his debt.
No! It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt for his gambling habit. Yeah.
Sorry.
About $100K, I think. It's easy if you win in a
Wait.
lottery ticket.
So if he has, hey, why did $500,000 times 5? If right, normally it's like a cents or something, right? He loans the money.
He can pay. If he was still alive, he could pay the debt that he maybe borrowed from Mr. Le Tigre. Why did I call him the Tigre?
I don't know. Still, that amount doesn't add up to this. Exactly. $500,000, 100K. That's basically 400K left.
Yeah.
Not including the cents yet, right, bro?
I think so.
100K. Ouch.
But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
Maybe Mega couldn't get a bit of that luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky. Won the lottery. What if he hadn't won? What was his plan then?
Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use the talents to repay the money.
So, 100k yen or dollars or half a mil went missing, including the CD. Huh. Things start to add up. His talents?
I suspect he was thinking about programming.
What computer program was worth 100k dollars?
Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work.
So close to cracking her. Programming questioning. By any chance this?
Yep.
Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that affects computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber!
No!
Boom! Malfunction, malfunction, beep boop.
Does not compute. Does not compute.
Guns here had more processing power than any computer. But it had been infected with the gambling virus. Uh-huh.
Virus?
Yeah, that means that you have a gambling addiction. That was it. That was in too deep.
He was in debt?
Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay.
Clear line.
So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky.
Risky? How?
Maybe he was going to become a waitress as Kristen Bean. Oh my god.
Yeah, right. Where do you come up with these ideas? But it's safe to say Miss Elk was the creator of this virus, huh?
MC Bomber virus, yes. It was a work of a genius in a bad sort of a way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Damn. That's why.
$500,000 and $1 million.
That's why this kind of a virus should not be on the dark side. It
Yep.
should be stored and not having in the wrong
Not even
hands. If
stored.
You know what I mean.
Destroyed.
No,
Sorry.
listen. Some kind of a dangerous virus should not be in the wrong hands.
Indeed. That's why I said it must be destroyed. Even created in the first place. Yeah.
That's your line, bro.
Yeah. I just don't know how to say the first word.
Inconceivable.
Conceivable, Gumshoe was right for a change.
This date, December the 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was the deadline for repaying his debt.
Bomber updated in the court record. We won't be needing those horse racing tickets anymore.
And Al closing horse racing tickets thrown back at the floor. Use the trash can, Nick!
Use the trash can, Nick.
Genius.
Couldn't help it.
Nope.
You need to go to Tender Lender, bro.
Tenderlander. That girl has a locker, so some of the lockers. Hello?
Come here. Here you said?
Yep. Alright, so you present to her the Markatama now.
Oh wait. The headband.
You have bandage.
You said the bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said that you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes, the operation was very difficult. It hurted me.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somewhere, somehow, right? The injury in question had something to do with this.
The repair bill, apparently. Ah, yeah.
I have here a car repair bill. It's being obvious this car has often an incident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to cut off furnace.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do you cut off furnace have to do with me?
Somehow it tells me she's not about saying hi or introduce herself. Alright then. Relation with the car is very strong. This is why. I have a feeling.
He can do that. Yeah.
I know exactly who you are, Violet Cavarini. Saying that the injury is in traffic incident, didn't you?
About 4 months ago. YOLO.
Yeah, sorry.
I was driving in one of our family cars when somebody pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much.
That's Tiger. He hit Tiger?
Anyway, I tried to avoid it, but I took a blow to the head, a bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. What happened to the person on the bike? Guess they didn't get anyway with injured the Viola Cavalry, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they stayed, I'd have.
Is it possible could the person be committed hit or run have been?
Yep. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your incident.
It wasn't done, I agree. I refuse to believe it. He lighted the motorbike at my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the Tiger who caused the crash, the other to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of our logs just broke. Must have suspected it was him too. Sorry, Miss Casaverini, but I have proof that the Tiger was involved in a traffic incident on his bike. Where is it? Where is this? Where is it?
A scooter? Yeah,
Over
where's
there.
the scooter?
I was too far to the right. Not exactly a motorbike, but Tiger rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? You notice that the front wheel part is badly damaged. Cadavini, you know the truth, don't you? Her pelt bill was paid by a furious tiger. Cadavini must have known ages caused the damn incident, haven't they?
Somehow inside me, I know that may be true,
I knew it.
but Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How
I get it
much
now.
are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
I'm kind of hesitating about giving the exact figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it
think
was
I
the
understand
tiger who
now.
paid for this, right? Yeah. He's in debt because he injured his daughter's life. And that's the only reason why, yeah, everything. That's how it triggered. He will lose his life if he doesn't do whatever the family orders him to do. I'm correct, right?
And that's why he's trying so hard to get other people to pay him so that he can pay off the hospital bill.
Yeah, that's why the AMC bomber, and now as well the other thing. He had another plan. She wanted him out of the picture. Person that hacked thing.
Cover Tom Tigre told me that he paid for operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really, do you honestly believe that can be true? Want to know why I think? I think the reason he paid the operation because he wasn't because of you, but someone else.
Yep.
Perhaps I shouldn't be saying, but this is your grandfather, Bruto Calveri. Draws a lot of dubious cash, right? You are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but you weren't the granddaughter of the Calvinis. Do you think Mr. Tiger would have paid the money?
Lots of success. Months ago, I was in a traffic accident that I needed the operation. My worker, they told me it was nothing serious, a simple surgery. Oh, really?
Well, I guess if she recovered for months, it shouldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks?
An operation that big? Something so small?
You'd be surprised, bro. Whatever that was must have been pretty bad.
Yeah.
$1
Patient.
million in compensation.
Compensation? That doesn't make sense.
They are using her and
Compensation, huh?
it's like how Yakuza and everything works, bro. Kind of like a dark mafia gang, if you know what I mean. Not the good kind of Yakuza, but the bad kind of Yakuza. Get the picture.
Yeah. Mobsters and all that, yeah.
Yep. Underground lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or you get in some serious trouble. That kind of thing. $1 million bucks. Has to be related to some poisoning case somehow.
I wanted to believe, wanted to trust. What Eureka said. Said I had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Catavarini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
Crying.
Maybe not such a hard case as we first thought.
I was thinking she didn't have a heart.
There you go.
Really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. He did to me to get the money. It was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these.
What are these? Nickel papers?
I'm Bruto Catavarini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. So that's why she needed to help him to get some money. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola.
Oh. Inexcusable.
Huh?
There are two things that I consider excusable: poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything okay?
Should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Won't need to convince Viola for anything, so I can get rid of this. Wait, what did we just throw away?
The seat, apparently.
Yeah, apparently we did. Mike is still here. Look at that. Now, where did we go? Oh, go to the trash bin.
But you have been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong!
Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas.
That was actually Justice Line, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll see about
Mhm.
that. Show us who this.
Knew
What's
it!
coming up for? Ah, it's seen and book.
Who you calling Zini Upe?
Come out of the table already, Maya.
Okay, hand it over.
What?
You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now.
Oh, I think he wants Phil's real papers back. Mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Cavani trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You just want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad, and it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bill's little girl? Now that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did. Get the 1 million and use this to pay off.
Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2.
Yeah?
Wee!
Mr. Armstrong?
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Wait a minute.
I cannot convince them.
Wait,
Sean.
I'm so... Suddenly something starts to add up. Okay, so here. 1 million. This ticket. 500,000. Where's the other one? Also 500,000. Starting to get really ridiculous.
I think that they wanted to get the money from the chef, remember?
Yeah.
She and Tiger work for the same loan company. So they were trying really hard to get the loan back from the chef because they needed money for the head injury, perhaps?
That really hurts.
Is that all you've got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait!
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright.
Gonna have to let my guard down. Or vital evidence. Hope they didn't took our pin.
Hold it, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
Detective? You think you're gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Whoa. Come on, Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys, you get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
But...
Go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh?
Alright, thanks, Gumshoe.
Don't leave me behind.
For once, Gumshoe! Thank you! I'll get even with that guy tomorrow, in court, and the letter is going down.
Continue.
Oh, the perfect timing for the ending for now. Right?
Yeah.
Damn! What the hell? What the actual fucking hell?
Yeah, helvete.
Damn! What is going on? Let's get a recap. I just need to come to my mind. What all happening? Are we some kind of like in a mafia attack or something?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
This is all to do with the mafia. That girl is the daughter of a mafia grandpa, right?
Yeah, but how did Tiger come across to know that we had the papers? How did he know?
She probably told him.
Good, they are very close to each other at where we were.
Exactly.
So she had enough
He
time
was-
to bring that to him as notification.
She probably confronted him about it, and then, although he was at the kitchen before we got there, so that doesn't really make sense. But okay, we'll just ignore that.
Yeah, but now we got him.
Yeah, we got him right-handed, baby.
And we now know why he wanted to call himself Phoenix's doppelganger.
Just to use
Doppelganger.
us to get this crime scene, this problem still going on as in his favor. Just to get
He
more.
I think he wanted to blame that girl, Maggie. He wanted to blame Maggie so that his girlfriend, the crime daughter, so that she wouldn't end up being in jail.
Yeah.
And so that sorry, mine's a bit blank. So that the mafia boss didn't get angry at him.
All
I reckon that's
because
what it is.
and the mafia boss will actually want Tiger to work for him because he brought his granddaughter in danger.
Indeed.
Damn. All this information, all this progressing, damn, it's so much. It.
It is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, this is sadly it for this week. If you like content so far, make sure to hit that sexy free follow button. You can also go to twitch.tv/MegaManDragonoid. I'll be streaming. You can also go to deviant.com/MegaManDragonoid. We'll be putting down my art. You can also go to our Discord server, which is in the description below, as well as my Twitter page. If Shiro or Justin has one, they have to give me their link for their Twitter page. And yeah, if they want to promote their stuff, they can go ahead if they want now.
Sarah, you can go first this time.
For my YouTube, you search for Princess Sarah, the one with the light blue hedgehog, because I have, like, if you search for it, there are many people that try to be having the same name, but look for the light blue hedgehog. For DeviantArt, you search for Sarah the Hedgehog.
And my YouTube is just Barry's Man. My Twitch is just Barry's Miner. And my DeviantArt is Dr. Jester the First.
Indeed. Damn. Like my thoughts a little bit. A little nappy.
It is quite a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is so much, and like, holy shit. Only for like an operation, actually. An
Yeah.
operation that's supposed to be costing 1 million. More like a few 100K, but not like a million.
Yeah, but it depends on how much it is, right?
True.
It depends how badly the wound, and I definitely want to restore, of course, restore the health, so that will be costing more money.
Yeah, but
I also
mafias
kind
do
of
tend to go way above amount.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just about to say. I also wonder if maybe they made up the amount of money that the injury actually costs just because they themselves didn't want to pay for it. So they were just like, okay, let's get this tiger guy to pay for it, and he'll pay us instead. You know, he'll pay us a huge amount of money. We're mafia boss, so he'll be scared and want to pay us a huge amount of money, and we can control him at the same time.
It's kind of playing GTA, but then more darker GTA. If I'm saying it correctly.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is sadly. Yeah, go ahead.
Indeed.
Oh, okay.
I said.
But yeah, this is sadly it for this week, guys. I wish y'all a good day, a good week, and peace, my operators. Have a nice day.
Peace.
Please.